welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, today it's all about goats and the Leclaire family farm, and we're gonna have a great time today, and we're not kidding.
No. Oh, we brought the kids with us,
Yeah, this
too.
is Larry and this is Claire. No, this is Claire right here, and maybe we'll meet Larry. We'll see what's happening. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back at the Leclaire family farms.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, Pit Boss Pellet Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, healthy homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Shooting Star Casino, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Oneida Nation, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are kidding around today, but we're gonna have a great time doing a little outdoor grilling using wonderful Wisconsin goat cheese.
That's true. Wow. Boy, do they have a variety of cheese on the inside.
Oh my gosh, the inside's great.
Oh.
This is a place of destination. Now we're just north of Fond du Lac, right off from Highway 151 on Double H. You can look it up at Leclaire Family Creamery, LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com.
Yes.
And they've been in existence since 1979. It's actually Larry and Clara, and they actually they inherited some animals back in 1979 after the passing of a family member. And they got some chickens, they got some goats, they got some other family little farm animals. And from there, they decided that goat milk was good. They realized that 65% of the earth drinks goat milk and not milk from cows. 65%.
I would have never guessed that.
Isn't that crazy?
You're not one of them 65%, are you, Freddie?
I guess I'm not.
No, but you can be. It's great.
Okay.
And we're going to have Allison Dairyland on in next segment, Julia.
Right.
We'll talk about facts, but goat milk and goat cheeses are a lot more delicate on your system.
It is.
So if you think you're lactose intolerant, you may not be. It may just be the certain proteins that are in milk compared to goat milk.
Well, you know, growing up, this is no kid. My father would say, you got ulcer problems, you go get goat milk. Seriously.
Is that right?
I'm telling you the truth.
My dad drank buttermilk.
Oh.
That fixed all his problems.
Just switch over to the goat milk then. That would give me a problem for sure.
But this is a great place of destination. You can see behind us here, we have a beautiful goat silo. They got 700 goats on hand that are just yearlings, not yet milking. There are no milking goats on site, but they do have 700 goats on hand. It's a place of destination. They got free cheese sampling 7 days a week. They got self-guided tours. They got a retail shop. They got a cafe. They got great sandwiches.
Man, their sandwiches. I'll tell you, when you come in, I know Freddie, what he's going to have.
Well, you know what? We have an audience. We have an audience. The goats are on the silo watching everything we do.
They are, aren't they? Hey, three good-looking gentlemen, who wouldn't, huh?
Oh, man, I'll tell you. You got to just be kidding.
Oh, you're so great.
So we invite you to go once again to LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com. Look them up. It's a great destination, and you can order online there anywhere in the United States. If you don't live in Wisconsin area and you can't quite make it here, order online.
Yeah, you got it.
So everything we're going to be doing a little bit later on will have cheeses involved that have to do with goat cheese.
They certainly will.
Green beans, yellow beans, pole beans, just don't make them.
Has-beens, ladies
That's
and
exactly
gentlemen.
right.
Terrible,
So today with our beans, you can put them across the grates. You can do several different things. You can use cast iron skillets, and you can use the little grates you want. But we're gonna actually use Mad Dog and Merrill's grill mats. And I'm gonna put a couple of these nice thin little grill mats on the grill. They're actually a real thin carbon fiber with a non-stick surface. So we're gonna get these on the MHP grill. That baby's fired up. Yep. I've got a lot of vegetables, so I'm kind of lay both of those mats directly on the grates of the grill, get that preheated.
Got a lot of vegetables, man.
Got the nice green beans here. If you've never did green beans before, what you do is you just, I'll be right there. Those kids, I'll tell you, you can't live with them, can't live without them.
They're here every day.
So you kind of bunch the green beans together by pushing the ends together, and that kind of gets everything off, and you put them over there, and that way you get rid of all the little pips.
You got it. Gladys isn't with them, right?
No.
Gladys,
so
Gladys.
With the green beans today, because we have the grill mats, we can use mounds of onions over the top of that. We can use bell peppers. We can use the red and the yellow and the make it nice and colorful. a little bit of orange peppers over the top of that. I'm going to kind of mix that up. I meant to bring a large drip pan with me, which would have worked a lot better.
Oh, that's true. I got small ones, but no large ones.
So over the top of that, I'm going to choose a little bit of acid. I'm going to choose a little bit of grapefruit.
Ah,
People don't
good
use the
idea.
grapefruit over the
No.
top. It's a little tartar flavor, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a little Korean recipe. I'm going to add a little teriyaki over the top of those vegetables just to give it some flavor. And I'm going to use my hands. This is hoisin. I love hoisin sauce.
You do.
I do, and we're
You're
just going to
addicted
drizzle.
to it, I think, Freddie.
What is it called?
Hoisin.
Hoisin.
I thought you said poison.
Well, we'll see how it tastes afterwards.
Exactly
Make a
right.
difference on there.
And with that, I'm going to add some rosemaries because we're going to kind of mix that together. I'm going to stir it
Yeah.
around on the grill. I'm going to drizzle a whole bunch of oil over the top of that and get that going.
Okay, man.
So you can make your own little dressing in a mason jar, and that was my original plan. I probably should have went with it. We do have Mad Dog and Meryl's got some great new spices we're going to be using today. We're introducing these along with some wonderful, beautiful goat cheese that we're going to be doing. This is actually a Korean, don't you know?
Don't you know?
And the first two ingredients are brown sugar and a dehydrated soy sauce.
Oh.
And the flavors are just phenomenal. And then there's other great herbs and spices. And it's a real thin powder that's going to go a long way, but it's a great little rub. It's a great little seasoning.
Oh, I can smell her from here.
Yeah, isn't that great?
What a beautiful aroma that has.
And while I get these mixed up and get these on the grill,
All right.
Meryl's going to do a little goat milk
Hey,
action.
yeah, a little goat milk here. I got some chicken breasts here. We're going to do some smothered chicken today later on, which comes out really good. But a lot of people don't realize that you could use, goat milk. Obviously, you can use buttermilk as part of a marinade. But I got some boneless chicken breasts here. And all what I'm going to do, I'm only going to marinate this, maybe 30 minutes. Today it'll be a lot quicker because obviously we're on television. And you can go up to even overnight, 12, 24 hours. It doesn't make any difference. But the goat milk, boy, it's just have you ever had goat milk, Freddie?
Just one time.
Just one time? Well, you're going to have it 2 times. for
I know
sure
that.
after
I can
today.
see that coming.
But I'll tell you, it's a great flavor in the goat milk. It really does. You can really taste the difference between that and regular milk. Nice, rich flavor to it. And then we're going to be using another few of our seasonings here. Jamaican oofda.
I know.
Oofda Jamaican. Got a
So-
little lime in there, a little bit of habanero in there. The flavor is just phenomenal.
Is there habanero in there?
Yeah. Put that in myself, sir. On there. Okay.
You know,
I'm going to
so-
use plenty of it. We're a little bit light on the sodium on this, which is really good. Going to mix this up. Marinate this for about 30 minutes. I just want to get this mixed up to get the flavorings in there. And then I'm going to place these on the grill, but I'm going to add also a little bit of oil.
That's a great idea.
Yes, sir.
Don't
It
forget
won't
the oil.
stick. Throw that on there and go, oh no, look at that, it won't stick.
So, besides goat cheese, and I've been accustomed to doing a lot of there's goat milk soap.
Yep.
You can do by goat milk soap here. They've got candles here. They've got beautiful hand soap that's all natural, beautiful hand soaps. So when you come to the Leclaire Family Creamery, here located just north of, just north of Fond du Lac. Lake Winnebago, you can see Lake Winnebago right
know.
over here. We're just to the west of us is Lake Winnebago. We're just off from Highway 151 going north out of Fond du Lac. You take a right on Double H, and you can come during noon hours. They're open 7 days a week. Great lunch. Freddie, you're going to have, did you scope out the different flavors of ice cream?
Yes, I did.
So what flavor going to go with?
I think I'm going with, what is that, butter pecan?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Freddie's the ice cream. Well, I don't know. You make ice cream.
Oh, I'm a
too.
baby.
Yeah,
Mine's
yeah,
that
yeah,
night.
yeah.
Mine's that night.
Yeah.
All right. We're at the Leclaire Family Creamery.com. Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling. Stay tuned for Julia,
Oh,
Allison
yes.
Dairyland, and some great grating of cheeses, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Beautiful. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we're having a cheesy time, but a great time here today,
man.
ladies and
Really
gentlemen.
cheesy.
Once again, we are at the Leclaire Family Creamery, LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com. We are honored to have Miss Allison Dairyland,
Yes,
Julia,
we are.
with us. Thank you very much, dear.
Thank you for having me.
You
I'm
betcha.
excited.
We saw you at the Kewaunee County Fair over the weekend. Mm-hmm. You had a good time there.
I had a great time. So I'm an ambassador for Wisconsin agriculture, so I get to travel around the state and talk about all things we do in Wisconsin ag, from cow's milk cheese to goat cheese, corn, cranberries, and I get to do a lot of different things, and I enjoy it.
Well, it's
Good.
amazing the versatility of goat cheese, and it's amazing the different varieties, and they certainly mastered it here at Leclaire. I'll guarantee you that. The feta cheese, Freddie, did you know that just like with goat milk, that the only place in the United States really that feta is made with cow milk a lot of times is right here in the United States. Otherwise, most of the world, they make it right with the goat cheese, the proper way, the feta cheese. So they have it right here with the goat cheese, the feta, and it's just absolutely delicious. Award-winning cheeses, just amazing.
They've got cheese for just about anything to put on your bagel in the morning, sprinkle in your salad, on a sandwich, all the options you could find.
And what's really great, now these are Chev, that's just plain nice goat cheese. These are flavored. They have like a ranch, a blueberry, vanilla, chipotle. They have a honey and fig, and just a plain one. The plain one, Freddie, is like a sheet of music without notes. It's waiting
That's like Freddie.
It's waiting for a symphony, and the flavors just absorb into it. So you got to check out the Creamery here, the different types of cheeses. Now the Chandoka that we're using here today is a nice, sweet, buttery, rich cheese. And what I'm going to do is my vegetables are cooking down real nicely, and I'm going to move everybody
we'll
away.
Way over by you, Freddie boy.
And what we're going to do is we're going to give them their first dosing of grated cheese right now with the Chandoka.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
and then we're going to give it another one a little later on. So we're going to grade the cheeses over the top.
Boy, that aroma is just phenomenal.
Isn't it, though?
Don't have smell-o-vision at home, but
Yeah.
wow.
I wish they had smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I know.
So that's the first little grading of cheese. Now Julia, you and your dad watch our show occasionally and chip off those.
Yes, we do, and we enjoy it. And you're actually using a few different Wisconsin products. Wisconsin's #1 in green beans and goat milk. So you're using a few different Wisconsin products today.
Really? And green beans are number
Green
one.
beans, yeah.
No kidding.
We're more than just America's Dairyland, and we do a lot of different things, and I love to learn about it and talk about it.
Well, you're well versed on it, that's for sure.
Thank
No doubt
you.
about. All right, we're gonna do a little smothered chicken, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite dishes to do. And all I'm gonna do is just top this with some different things. I got some red peppers. I'm gonna throw some red peppers in there all over the place.
Nice.
Red pepper. Are you a pepper lover, Freddie?
You know me.
Oh,
as
he'll
long
eat.
as it's not too hot.
As long as it's not too hot. Some mushrooms. Freddie's a big shroom guy. Big shrooms. Big
Lots
shrooms.
of mushrooms.
Well, the thing I'm excited about, even though we got the onions on here, is the raw cheddar. Because I'll tell you what, it is just creamy. The flavor is just a nice, creamy flavor. Nice and mild.
And the proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. Come here and have samples of all the different cheeses. They'll cut cheeses for you to sample out if you want to. Go online and order your own. I'll tell you what a great place. What a great
That's
destination.
beautiful.
It's awesome. You sample the cheese. You can watch them make the cheese from their viewing room upstairs. Perfect place to kind of see from start to finish the whole process.
They have like a self-guided tour. And the silo that we mentioned have the goats. They got 700 goats here. It's open 7 days a week. It really is a phenomenal place. It really is. Now that raw cheddar is going to melt just gorgeously.
It is, it is. Oh, man. Go good with some wine, Freddie.
So now the shrimp, what we're going to do is we're going to get some shrimp going. And here's what we're going to do is we're going to take their Avalon. And this stuff is phenomenal. This is like a Gouda style. It's like your Asiago or your Parmesan cheese. It's grateable, it's edible. They got some aged stuff. This one here, I didn't want to get the aged Chandoka, but it's just absolutely phenomenal when cut with just cheese, sausage, and wine. It's phenomenal. Great cheeses that they are, I'll guarantee you that. The shrimp that we have here right now, though, we're going to put a little bit of our up north pepper on there. So how long are you at Alice in Dairyland for, dear?
So I've been Alice since last July, and I'm getting 2 years of Alice in Dairyland because of the pandemic. So I'll be Alice till the end of next June.
You got a busy road ahead, don't you?
Keeps me busy. I got lots of events coming up.
Yeah.
Farm Technology Days, the Wisconsin
And you were
State
here at the
Fair.
farm. You were here at the farm a couple weeks ago.
Yes, they hosted the Fond du Lac County Breakfast on the Farm, so I was here for that. Lots of people out to celebrate, enjoy some Wisconsin products, so
That's
keeps
great.
me busy. Keeps
Absolutely.
me busy.
So we're also going to do some sweet corn. We're going to
corn.
have you do a little sloshing,
Just
dear.
some
Let me get some
slosh,
cheese
just
out of
slosh
the
your
way.
way. Where are
Yeah.
we ranking sweet corn?
We ranked number 3 in sweet corn.
Really?
So I don't know if
Amazing.
it's quite ripe here in Wisconsin, but it will be soon,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, we're good
absolutely
there.
amazing.
So just swipe her on there. Just go to her. You
So we're
got
going to
her.
grill these direct method of cooking. And what we're going to do is the same with
I'll
that
do those for
shrimp.
you.
We're going to
Ah.
take
Go
the
ahead,
Avalon cheese and we're going to grate that over the top. It is the most phenomenal
messy,
tasting in the
but
world.
that's
what we're here
I'll
to do.
guarantee you.
Go ahead and hit her there.
Perfect.
Good job. Good job. Super.
So Meryl, do you want me to put your smothered
Put
chicken
the
on?
smothered
Yeah, I'll
chicken
get out
on
of
with
the
you,
way.
would please. Appreciate it. Whoops.
We'll
Little
get that
corn
on
there.
the
Got
grill.
room
We'll
for
get that
some
baby
corn over
going.
there, sir?
That's not going to take very long.
No, it's not.
We're going to get some corn seared up here. We'll roll that baby. You did a great job of sloshing.
Yep.
She's a slosher from way back. I never knew that she could slosh that good.
I've never seen a better slosher in all my
It's
life.
gonna be good, ladies and gentlemen.
So
Oh,
that
that's
grill is
my
getting
resume.
full right now. We're going to do some great different toppings with cheeses. I've got some pound cake coming your way
Oh ho ho!
that we're going to top off with a little bit of the feta and also a little bit of the honey and fig shove.
Oh,
And I can't
man.
wait. It's going to be delicious, ladies and gentlemen. Mad Dog and Merrill from the Leclaire Family Creamery. LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we're having a great time here today. No kidding around, that is for sure.
No kidding.
So a female goat is called a
Kid, isn't it?
doe.
Oh, a doe.
Kids are young ones,
Okay.
yearlings. They're does and bucks.
Really?
Yeah.
You learn something every day, Freddie.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they always talk about goat. You know what those initials stand for, right?
No, what?
Come on. Grillers of all time?
I love it.
That's what you guys are.
Hey, we
I'll tell you what, the
appreciate it.
sweet corn's looking
Oh, I
absolutely
love the
delicious.
sweet corn. Gotta get this out. Look at a little bit
Look at
more.
that.
I like
Merrill's
Put
gonna do a
that
little
tomato on that.
sloshing on
it.
there.
Oh, yeah.
The shrimp was done in a cast iron skillet. I wanted those babies charred a little bit and get them nice and done. Let me get one more
got 'em,
scoop
you
of
got
shrimp
'em.
in there. And
Good
here's what we're
job.
gonna do. This is good by themselves, but here's the cat's meow. The Avalon cheese. By the way, there's 22 plus cheeses that Leclaire makes, and 11 of those start with the original shove, and they go to all the different flavors. So you can buy it nationally at stores or order it online at LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com. But here's the cat's meow right here. This is like the Asiago of the goat world. This is like the Parmesan of the goat world. This is the Avalon.
Avalon.
And it's just absolutely delicious. It goes over the sweet corn. The flavor that comes
All
off
right.
there is going to be phenomenal. That's an aged, beautiful cheese.
Delicious, sir. Nice aroma, too.
Speaking of
You got her
cheeses, we
going.
got the wonderful green beans are looking delish.
Ready #1 in Wisconsin.
You learned that today.
I learned that. Look at that, man, with that
Oh.
cheese on there. Oh,
The
my gosh.
Shandoka cheese on top of there. Merrill's smothered. Let's see if we can't grab a smothered or two.
Mother, brother.
This whole thing looks delicious. I'm going to take the whole thing off
All
here
right.
and we'll show you how it's done.
A place to set it.
Yeah, right here in front for
Okay.
a second or two. So the cheese got smothered with that. That was that beautiful raw cheddar. And here's what we're going to do is we're going to plate some of that baby up right over here. And that's
Oh,
a nice
yes.
little serving with that, with our beans and our vegetables. Here's the cat's meow. I took some pound cake and I drizzled a little honey over the top. And we're going to crisscross. All we did was caramelize the pound cake a tad bit. We're going to add some crushed pineapple,
Ooh. Now we're talking.
fresh
Yeah.
berries.
Freddie will still want some ice cream. with it.
Yeah, this is a good alternative, though.
And we have a pecan or two over the top of those. And
Good
here's the way you
job.
serve it. Now, choices are good. Sometimes I might choose that gorgeous feta, but this is the honey and fig shove. And all we're simply going to do is place a few slices by the
Ooh.
strawberries,
Ah.
by the pecans, and we're going to serve that baby up as a gorgeous little dessert. Then that can't be beaten. The only place in Wisconsin, the only place to find it is Leclaire Family Creamery. They got it down to a science, I'll tell you that. Did we forget anything?
No, but boy, I'll tell you what, if you're shopping out and around, definitely stop by here. You
What a
love this place.
destination! What a destination!
Unbelievable.
It is a great place to shop. Free samples, 7 days a week, right off from Double H off from Highway 151, just north of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. We'll be right back to wrap this
Yes.
baby up from the LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com since 1979.
Oh, yes. Oh, mammy. Oh, yes, welcome back. What a spread here. I cannot believe with the cheeses and everything on
Oh,
here.
the
It's
cheeses are
phenomenal.
just absolutely phenomenal. Some are with goat and some are mixed with goat and cow milk, but only in Wisconsin can you find some of the best goat cheese. And I'll tell you what, award-winning, you got to go online at LeClaireFamilyCreamery.com, learn about it. Come and see the 700 goats, all
Yes.
the great little tours, watching cheese being made.
Are they
It's
still up
absolutely a
there?
phenomenal place. Great meals during the noon hour too, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Hey, everybody, happy grilling.
grilling.
Stay safe, man. Keep on grilling.
Yes, sir.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.